Hey guys, welcome back to Boosted Gaming. So we're bringing you another build video. This one is another bleed build. Guys, I'm just spitting these out, man, because these are fun to make. You can grind this in the summit. It's real quick and easy. And you know what? You guys will have a lot of fun with it because it's a change of pace. And this is what makes the game fun, change of pace build. So don't forget to click up here, guys, and let's roll it. Hey guys, so let's dive straight into this build. So as you can see, we've opted for the firewall specialization for this entire build. Primarily because, again, we're using a shield, so it's going to bring with it some shield mods. It's going to bring with it some nice little things where if your armor breaks, people around you within a 10-meter radius actually light on fire, so it gives you that chance to kind of get away or put them down. So it's giving you a little bit of everything with that. Getting to the actual weapons, you can see we've upped it for the Backfire here. The Backfire is just a really nice weapon. It's got a really high rate of fire. The talent, payment in kind, dealing damage to enemies, adds a stack of 1% critical hit damage up to 200 stacks, lasting 10 seconds. On reload, you apply a 10-second bleed to yourself, which deals 0.5% armor damage per stack, which can be mitigated, and I'll cover that in another video. But moving on, we actually have our secondary weapon here. This is a G36 Enhanced. This one here obviously has triple god rolls. It's got Sadist as a talent. So Sadist is dealing 20% additional weapon damage to any bleeding enemies. And after 4 kills, you apply bleed to the next enemy you hit. So very good talent to have with this overall build because we're stacked into a lot of bleed. Taking a look at the pistol here, TDI Card Custom. You guys know that is now my go-to pistol. This is the one I use all the time for every build. Getting into the actual gear sets here and the gear pieces, you can see we've opted for the ongoing Directive. So this mask came with a really good critical hit damage roll. We put a critical hit damage mod in it, and obviously we rolled armor into this. So we're focused on red, but we also wanted to have a little bit of armor, a little bit of survivability. You're still hitting really hard even with the 2 blues that are rolled into this build, and you guys will see that in the video that's playing now. Going into the actual chest piece here, this is going to be the piece that's going to be kind of the one that people might have trouble with because you got to get it from the summit. It's locked behind that, and that's the Ridgeways Pride Chest. But for this entire build, it is a solid piece to have. And it's a key piece, although you could always run a different chest with this as well. You don't necessarily need Ridgeways Pride. I just chose it because of the talent, Bleeding Edge. Shooting enemies within 15 meters applies bleed to the target, so that's fantastic. And then repair 3 to 48% of your armor per second for every enemy that is bleeding within that 15-meter radius. And then your repair strength, obviously you can see below, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 enemies that are bleeding. So you're applying bleed all the time to the target, which works perfect with Sadist, right? So we're doing an additional 20% weapon damage just with the G36 by hitting them while having this chest on. Getting into the holster, this is the second piece of the ongoing Directive set. You can see that also brings with it 15% status effects. You can see we also rolled armor here, and we left the attribute at a maxed out crit chance. So, decent rolls there. Going on to the actual knee pads, you can see we've rolled weapon damage. We already had really good critical hit damage. And this now unlocks the 3-piece bonus, which is our reload speed. So we'll be able to reload that much quicker, which is good, especially if you're, trying to knock out your enemies really quick. You want to have as much reload speed as you can. Getting the actual gloves here, we opted for the Petrov Defense, and it's not because of the 1-piece bonus, because the 1-piece is bringing with LMG damage, but we opted for it for the damage to armor. We wanted to be able to chew through armor because we want to apply bleed as quick as we can. So, key piece are these Contractor's gloves as well. Again, easy to grind for, especially in the summit. Same thing with these ongoing Directive pieces, easy to grind for in the summit. I think I got these pieces literally in an hour and a half of actual grinding. Actually, I did it a lot on stream today. Going into the actual backpack, this unlocks the 4-piece bonus for the ongoing Directive. And looking at the attributes, we got really good weapon damage on it, critical hit chance almost maxed out, and then we did a critical hit damage mod. With the 4-piece bonus, It unlocks rules of engagement. Killing a status affected enemy grants hollow point ammo for your active weapon. And hollow point ammo amplifies weapon damage by 20% and applies bleed on hit. So if it's applying bleed, you've already got the Ridgeways Pride applying bleed, and you're getting that ammo put into your actual weapon, right? So you're going to be doing 20% damage there. Plus, if you got status, that's an additional 20% weapon damage. So you're just stacking damage on damage on damage. And you're applying the bleed damage as well, which is nice. The backpack also brings with it a talent called Trauma Specialist, and this increases the duration of your bleed status effects by 50%, and then all bleed damage done by 100%. So you're increasing the bleed duration, which is great, and the damage done by the bleed. So that is awesome. Going into the actual shield here, you can see it is a level 2 because we got the 2 blues. Again, if we popped out the pistol at all, it would bump us up to a tier level 3, which isn't bad either. We got some survivability here of, again, not a whole lot. This kind of gives us that little ability to kind of maneuver around, or if we're in cover, if we're out of cover, we can pop that, and it gives us a few more seconds to get away or to find a better spot before we get chewed through. Obviously, we have a high here just in case that shield doesn't work and it goes down for whatever reason, or you stick your head out or your butt out just a little too far and it gets shot off. Yeah, that's what that's for. Picking you up just in case. Got to be a team player. So, guys, that's it for the build, really. We'll kind of go in here. We'll just kind of show you the numbers real quick. I mean, we got 52% critical hit chance on our backfire, 133% critical hit damage, which isn't bad. If we go over to this one, we've got 42% critical hit chance, 128% critical hit damage. It doesn't seem like a lot, guys, but you're actually hitting more critical hits than you think, which is nice. You know, you're doing a lot more damage than you think you are, and it's a really fun build. And when you're going through and you're chewing through those enemies, guys, it's fantastic. But anyway, guys, that's it for this build video. Thank you for joining me. Hit that like button, hit that sub button down below. Share this page with your friends. Share the video with your friends. Let's grow this channel. We're almost at 250 subs. We're only a few more subs away from actually having 250. And then my next goal of 350. So we got 100 more to go after this, at least. Just kidding, guys. But I enjoy making these videos for you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Visit the link down below. And guys, I will catch you guys in the next video. Y'all stay classy. Peace.